Hi guys. So today I have Codeforces round 697 for Division 3. And as you can see, I'm actually experimenting with light setup because I want me to be like clearly visible. And at the same time, I don't want to make myself bigger in the recording because it will cover up some codes or maybe problem statements depending on how I structure everything. So yeah, I hope this will make myself more visible so you can see like what am I trying to show you. And at the same time, I mean, it's only a small portion of a screen. When I start demonstration, you will actually yes, this is correct. So you will see myself in the corner and most of the time it will be like part of the Sublime window. So it will actually like fit nicely. So yeah, we have Codeforces around. Let's actually read some comments before the contest starts. I'm a bit early for the contest today. I usually start like 1 or 2 minutes before the contest, but I decided like to start a bit earlier to get everything prepared. So we have 7 problems for 2 hours. I guess it's kind of usual for the 3 rounds. I mean, last time was the same. As a tester. Right. It's very funny. I've seen a lot of comments recently, like as a tester or uh, as a problem setter. I'm not sure I've seen this, but it's something like that. I believe I've seen a blog entry actually from Monogon saying like something, as a YouTuber, give me contribution. And honestly, when reading that, I had like no intention whatsoever of becoming a YouTuber, sort of thing. Yeah, actually, the entire purpose of like these videos is that I wanted to practice like a lot. But at the same time, I didn't want to practice alone because it's kind of not very interesting. So I decided to like make videos about how we practice, what dreams do we solve, what contests do we solve together, so something like that. And apparently it helps a lot of people. So I will definitely continue doing something like this. Let's keep reading comments. We have a lot of people hoping to improve their ratings. It's great. If you practice enough and if you practice smart in a smart way, then you definitely will improve. Yeah, something like people waiting for Codeforces round. True. I mean, there have been like a portion of a week when there were no upcoming contests and people got depressed. But at that amount in time, we actually have 2 upcoming contests, one today and one on Friday. So in 4 days, right? It will be the same time, same usual Codeforces round. I'm actually waiting for D1 round for like almost a month already. So I guess this is understandable, but yeah, just to let you know that there are people who wait like more. Uh, hmm. Is there anything else interesting? Thanks to Supermax and Stepali for preparing contests. Absolutely. Amazing work, guys. 26,000. Okay, so number of registered people is like super huge. I don't think it will be a problem. Like Codeforces do not have issues usually with queue. And I mean, like usually most of the times they don't. Well, actually, you know what? Now I realize that I'm a bit... Okay, that's better. I can actually just open a white screen here. Oh, okay, that's kind of overkills all white setup. I mean, obviously, my computer screen sort of lights my face up. If I just open something like a white wall here, it should be sort of light from both sides. I guess it works. Yeah, you can clearly see everything. I mean, I can clearly see everything, so you should be as well. Um, so yeah, 7 problems. Last time I believe we solved 6 of them. Did we solve 6? I think so. And the last one we solved like shortly after the contest. Something like that should be a reasonable goal for today. I'm not sure that I actually like solved all problems. I got any code first round. So maybe today. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I mean, we are mostly here for practice. Yes, absolutely. Take me. Take what? Why did it actually take me here? I was pretty sure that I clicked like what? Oh, it was postponed 10 minutes. Interesting. Uh, hmm. I'm not sure that I noticed when that happens. Was there any sort of discussion here about that I missed? Delayed, okay. I don't think it was like high number of registration, it's more or less. Oh, interesting. Let's see, I think it actually like was okay. No, I want to see the full list. But hey, there were like 24,000 people in educational. Last Div3 round, it was 26,000 people. So it should not be a problem, like absolutely. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it was a problem here. But at least the one rounds always go smoothly. I mean, like pretty much every Div 2 round has all Div 3 participants in it, so. Yeah, but 26,000 people. And a good part of it being in Div 1 is that rating gets updated like almost instantaneously because there's only like 2,000 people and and also system tests go very quickly. Because I believe there are separate queues. So yeah, obviously. Now this kind of seems like a meme where the Jake Khalif is suffering from success. So we are obviously not suffering from success. But imagine a situation when you're like, you are in Div 1 and you sort of did not perform well at the contest. So if you were like in Div 3 or educational round, it would be like, so first system tests would take like in 2 hours, I guess, to complete. And then there will be, would be like 12 hours window to hacks. But in diff 1 round, you just instantaneously get your negative delta and you're like suffering from success. I guess that's that sort of thing. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like we are suffering from Zoom, zoomed in window. Well, I'm not actually sure what to do. We sort of have everything prepared. What can we do? I think I'll actually pause the recording because I did not prepare to speak that much. I've sort of prepared like we can read comments and laugh with people, but obviously I just can't do the same thing like 10 minutes more. So yeah, sort of interesting. I'm not sure when was like the last time Codeforces run got delayed. And I don't think it's a good sign, to be honest. Okay, there are several possible explanations. Like explanation number one, a lot of registrations were common in like lately, so they postponed the contest to allow more people to join. Like maybe if there's like 1,000 people joining in last 5 minutes, and it makes sense to postpone like several more minutes and gather more people. I don't think it's a problem with the queue, because like postponing around won't help it, right? Like if queue can handle it, can handle 26,000 participants, then obviously it won't be able to handle like more, and more will come because of the delay. So I actually think that or maybe they wanted to discover some issue with the problem, or had to correct a statement, like potentially some changes were not merged in, sort of. I'm not exactly sure how Polygon works, but I guess they have like branches, and that all that usual system of Git just for problems, something like that would be reasonable. So maybe some changes just were not merged in, and then they decided to check everything like twice. Something like that is possible. What do we do? Like, I saved 2 minutes, but it's still a lot. So maybe I can actually like super quickly solve some problems like randomly. Oh, now I see. Yeah, obviously you're not up to something good today. Or maybe they are turning like more servers in, and that's why it makes sense to make a delay. It would be really unfortunate if it did not start. Let's check the Discord server. Maybe anyone is saying anything about it. Not exactly sure. I don't remember like last time when something did not work in Codeforces. Yeah. That's hacks. Like obviously you can just don't submit if you did not solve first problem quickly enough, but it's like what is the point? Maybe your submission was wrong and you actually did not find out that it was wrong, so you did not learn from your mistakes, right? What is the point? Why care about rate? And rate is just some imaginary number stored in Codeforces database. Like suppose they lose all the ratings tomorrow. Who's doing backups of this? Okay. Are you doing backups? I'm not. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's not much interesting. Yeah, I know here. Maybe Neil's community server has something interesting. That's not an interesting discussion. I don't think like it is reasonable attempt. some bot calls. That's not so particular. Okay, so apparently nothing, no, just in discussion is going on here. Maybe we'll also find out more information here. Yes, it's really unfortunate. I hope it actually goes smoothly. Yeah, I don't remember last time when Codeforces contest was delayed. I guess. No, I definitely remember like back in 2018, something like that happened quite a few times. Potentially even more in 2017 when platform. Yeah, I wanted to say like when platform was growing, but like Codeforces is constantly growing, and it's unclear like when the next round of issues, let's say so, will arrive. So yeah, I mean like obviously they update servers. They have like regulars like 5, 8, 10 years events. Obviously gathered some funds for the server as well. But it's kind of complicated to process like 30,000 submissions at the same time when problem A shows up, right? Happy Republic Day. To all my Indian brothers and sisters, Happy Republic Day in advance. Cool. So you have a like national holiday tomorrow? Or... Yeah, cool. I don't have a holiday tomorrow. I also want a holiday tomorrow. Maybe I should move to India. Yeah, that's cool. Is India a republic? Interesting. Yeah, it must be like they have president. You have president, guys, right? In parliament, something like that. Interesting. Uh, hmm. uh, I don't think, but this 15 minutes in his stream. Yes, yes, it's actually interesting to see what people learn this too. But we kind of got over it almost by reading some funny comments. I'm not saying, like I got an idea like what if actually the number of comments to the post actually was that high that it exceeded. It did cause some issues, but obviously it's not an issue. Like it's at most 100 comments. Would be fun as well. Like contest got delayed and then delayed again because a lot of people commented on how it was delayed. Right? Yeah, but it's not the case. I sometimes question my templates. I probably should get rid of all of this and use more contest style like red instead of read away and put instead of print away. But also, yeah, we should. You know what? I'm thinking we need like entire stream to work on our templates and library, but more like on templates. Kind of functions to read everything, to print everything with all these like optional params. I may just do it like tomorrow. Not likely, but on Wednesday, more probably, more probably. Yeah, and also like actually today our holidays in the university ended, so I don't think I'll actually spend lots of time there, anyways. But yeah, just to keep in mind. So, like if you see an interval of 2 days between videos, it's completely fine. It's it's expected actually. From now on, I just had like a lot of free time on the holidays, and that's why we had like video every day. And I also should investigate like what are like applications to at least copy test cases automatically. I mean, HTML structure of this document does not change, so there should be a way to copy test cases automatically. And also runtime. What? You seen it was 2 seconds, and then it says 0 seconds. I mean, it says another 10 minutes. I'm not very excited anymore. I don't know. It's kind of bad. Do they have like a fire extinguisher went off? And that's why they can't start a contest on time. What's going on? There should be something going on because like usually Codeforces does not have such issues. Oh, that was a poor decision by me. Yeah, so I guess we're just waiting now. I'm not sure what I can comment on anymore. Actually, it may be possible that something as follows happened. Like, remember the time when there were no scheduled contests in the queue, in the contest queue? I mean, obviously there were contests in internal queue, but not in the public queue. I'm thinking that this happened actually because they wanted to update something, and they did not, or probably they tested like new setup, but it's they obviously can't test it like with 30,000 people, and they kind of realize that something is wrong, and they're trying to hotfix it. I can just hope that they will find a quick fix for it, because it would be really unfortunate to have it like. Were you afraid of the lack of content? We also. We also. Also. I'm not sure. I saw that in constructions like this, you're supposed to use two, like me too, or we too. Can you say we too? I think you can. So, uh, yeah, it's translation. So it was originally written in Russian and then translated. But it happens. I don't know. I really don't know what to talk about. I was not prepared for this, but I guess I'm not kind of against it. Obviously, I'm spending 25 more minutes for the content, and I will just put down like a timestamp so that pre-contest discussions and delay it again. So you will be able to jump like straight into it. And I probably will put something on the like thumbnail about content being delayed because like just to let people know, not for the purposes of clickbait or anything, just so that people know that they can immediately jump to like minute sort or something like that of the recording, or maybe minute number 35, something like that. So yeah, approximately half an hour is based. Are we able to reach problem set now? Oh, I think we are. Okay. How about that? Let's quickly solve something like super simple. 5 minutes. Balls of steel. Okay. What the heck? No, you know what? Well, no, it's not a good practice to like forget about problems. Have n distant points on the plane and non-negative integer parent k. Each point is microscopic steel ball, and k is the attractive power of the ball when it's charged. The attractive power is the same all balls. Okay. When pressure, you can select ball and charge it. Once charged, all balls within Manhattan distance. Okay. Most k from the ball will move to the positional value. Number to the same position or report that it's impossible. I'm not sure how I am supposed to do it. No, actually, look, like if two such things do not intersect, suppose you did first operation, then this ball will never move from this position, so you have to solve everything in one operation, right? I think you have to like solve everything in one operation. T and K next one. I actually already regret the decision of quickly solving problem. But hey, for fun, right? Yeah. Initially, it's impossible, then we look over all balls. If balls we output -1, else we output 1. In j equals 0, j is n plus j. X, Y, I first minus X, Y, J first, abs of that plus abs with second is less than or equal to K. I agree. I guess we'll find out. Accepted. Cool. So let's go. Let's go. Yes, it started. It actually started. I guess we'll open all problems straight away. The problem set and also submit code. Oh, that's not good. Oh, actually, this. Okay, we'll just pretend that it's integer. Odd divisor. Come on. Why like full size is 90%? You're given an integer n, check if n has an odd divisor greater than 1. That n is divisible. Okay. Yes. What happens? Okay. Odd divisor. Okay. N is actually a bit greater. I think actually like log 2 of n works not bad. Potentially we need CMAS for that. So odd divisor is like we don't have odd divisors only when integer is power of 2. Should you know what operand has type double? I agree. Okay, maybe it was not a great idea. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like this. If it's even, we can divide it. If it's odd, then we want to check that it's 1. We were able to like divide by 2 repeatedly until. Oh, okay. Break, I guess. Oh no, we were supposed to do it like this. Right. Sorry, it was just a bit unexpected with all the delays and stuff. Now we are good to go, I think. We'll get notified of our result, right? New Year's number, Polycarp remembered 2018. He is happy with the arrival of 2021. To remember such wonderful moment, Polycarp wants to represent the number n as the sum of certain number of 2020s and 2021s. Okay. It's a classical GSO defect. I believe you want something like extended GCD, which I don't have in my library, but I'm 99% confident that I know where to find it. So in X and Y are coefficients when you where you want to. Where you want to store the variable, the results. So you want just X, Y, then you want to call GCD of 2020, 2021 X, Y. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm totally wrong. What I was thinking about, that's not that fact. Like, you see, 2020 is sort of an easy number, right? I'll explain, like, suppose you take a remainder modulo 2020. Each occurrence of 2020 does not give you like, gives you 0 remainder. Each occurrence of 2021 gives you 1 remainder. So this is number of 2021s. In count 2020, and number is smaller than the product, so it's unique. Okay. If times 2021 is smaller than or equal to n, out yes, else is out no. I think this is actually the intended way to do it. I did not copy again. Did we not get notified about the first problem still? This means the queue is huge. No, yes, 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 no. Okay. Oh, it got accepted. Okay, so we just did not get notified for some reason. Okay, let's keep going. At the school where Vasa is studying, preparations are underway for the graduation ceremony. One of the planned performances is a ball, which will be attended by pairs of boys and girls. Okay. I mean, pairs of boys and pairs of girls. Right? Each class must present two couples to the ball. In Vasa's class, A boys and B girls wish to participate, and all boys and not all girls are ready to dance in pairs, obviously. Formally, key possible one boy, one girl pairs. You need to choose two of these pairs so that no person is one of them. Okay. For example, if I think it's just simple implementation, you like to the only way example when you can't select two edges is like whenever two edges have one vertex in common. So it effectively means that because graph is bipartite, it means that there's like only one boy who's ready to dance. Or only one girl. So let's see. It's A, B, K. Second line contains k integers where a number of points. Okay. I'm not sure that I understand these numbers. Is the number of the boy in the pair with number I? The heck is that? Okay, I mean, it's irrelevant to our condition anyway, so they just formulated it weirdly, I think. Add AI here, AI here, A insert AI. Same thing for B. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Right, right. No, wait, no. The heck? The heck is that problem description? Like, it's awful. I don't know who prepared it, but it's obviously awful. Yeah, I guess you expected to read notes to understand at least something. One, in the first case is the following combination of pairs fits. 1, 2, 1. The number of the girls pair with the number I, with the boy number I suppose. So this can pair with first. This can pair only with this one. Wait, I don't understand. What? Oh, that's... Yeah, this is a pair. So they put pair vertical. But obviously, like, pair is not... It should be a structure. Structure should be given like directly because people use like template for reading vectors, because it just sucks to read input like this. Honestly. Yeah, but now like our condition is still... Wait, what? We're interested in number of... We are interested in number of ways to choose two pairs. How am I supposed to do this actually? A bipartite graph, and I want to choose pair of edges. Okay, okay. It's really confusing statement. Well, obviously I did not read it like very carefully, but it still should not be considered good. 2 to the 5th, okay, that's our... As you wish, Captain. Well, that's unnecessary. A, B, B. Now it makes sense. -1. Okay, so what actually happens is that I want to compute degrees because like what are possible pairs? Possible pairs are all pairs. Actually, possible pairs are all pairs. It should be computed like this. And I believe the precedence of the operators will do it sync on itself. And like what are band? So possible pairs are all pairs minus band pairs. What is band pairs? Band pairs. Band pairs are the two like who share a partner, right? What is the number of pairs that share some partner, like some boy with index I? Well, it's, and I'm thinking, I should probably put it here because I will terribly like make several typos if I don't put it here. Okay. So you see, we just count number of pairs with a given like position being bad. I guess this is what given like with a common person, with a given person in common. Let me quickly check. Everything is in 64T when it has to be. Oh, by the way, previous problem got accepted. Nice. Let's check this one. We'll check it back later. Or, well, actually, okay, Q is on. Cleaning the phone, Polycarp often uses his smartphone. He has already installed an applications on it. Application with number I takes up AI units of memory. Polycarp wants to free at least M units of memory by removing some applications. Of course, some applications are more important to Polycarp than others. He came up with the following scoring system. He assigned the integer to each application, regular and important. According to his written system, his phone has, okay. Polycarp believes that removing an application with numbers, he will free units with memory and lose, okay. Don't you? Okay, help Polycarp so at least will free at least M units of memory and lose the minimum number of points or indicate such a set does not exist. I guess we have to sort both of them and then the answer will be obvious. Huh? How about that? Just start and everything will be obvious. If I wish, no, I don't wish to all problems were such, it would be like hard. So, what am I doing? No. It's also the array of n. M is number of units that we want to. Okay. I agree. I did not think in advance. Like obviously we want. What am I supposed to print? minimum number of convenience points, so we don't need index. Okay, great. I would actually prefer to have like I believe it's not the best way to do it, but it kind of works. Equals 1. Regular push back ABI first. Else important. And I'm guessing that you can actually get away without this argument manipulations with something like a equals read rate of n. Here you read, you say like I want BI. You read here if BI goes here, otherwise the I goes here. The purpose why we want to do that is the following. So C will be our answer. By the way, is it already okay? Do I have to refresh? Okay. Key must be terrible right now. I'm surprised we got away with first two problems with no key issues. Okay. So what we want to do, we kind of want to iterate all both of them at the time the following way. So first of all, we want to search reg. Yes. Professional snippets. And I want bigger elements at front because I want to free as much memory as possible. So now I is the index of regular application, J is index of important application, C is number of applications to be deleted. While A is smaller than regular size. I think we should actually do it like that. Now let me see. Regular size equals important size. Yeah, sort of trying to keep it like short but reasonable. So if r plus 1 less than r, it means we can delete two regular applications. If I is smaller than I, it means we can delete important application. Else, I guess m less than equals in or plus or plus equals to. Here we can delete both two regular applications and one important application. If important, yeah, that's obviously regular. if important at I is smaller than regular at these two guys, then we want to plus I. Here we want to remove important I. Else we can't delete important applications because there are no more important applications here. If R smaller than R and regular at R greater than or equal to M plus R. So the idea here is like, this is the only case when we want to delete one application. Otherwise, we want to delete two applications. And here, like, we can delete important, we will delete important. Else, I guess there is no else. Okay, so if we can delete one application, a regular application, it will solve our problems, we do this. Otherwise, we have to delete either two irregular applications or one important application, and we choose whatever is cheaper, because we are greedy. Because greedy can't break, because we always want to delete prefixes. There's no way we will. Actually, it's possible. Let me see. Like, suppose the two regular applications are cheaper than one important. So two regular applications cheaper than one important. But if we delete, no, two regular applications free up more. Actually here, no, actually these two conditions should be swapped. If regular applications free more space, then we want to delete them. But suppose that we deleted them because they free more space, and then we end up in a situation when we could delete important. So we could delete like important I and regular R. It would solve our problems in three operations, but these two would not solve our problems. Oh, it's unclear. You got to be careful here. Let's check on this. That's still in queue. Okay, so here we have to be careful. Like I remember that approach when you sort based on the ratio. I'm not sure that it actually works. Does it work? To sort on the ratio. Obviously, we want to delete some prefix of regular and some prefix of important. Oh, I guess, okay. This will be really silly, but if you know that we can do, okay. I just don't want to sync, let me, please excuse me for that, all right. Prefix regular. prefix import. And it will be like a 0 IQ play. We will just compute prefix sums and with a 0 included. And for that, we need iterator. Oh, we have iterator because I like this application. Okay. Partial sum. I'm guessing it's regular this, and then it's a back sorter. Prefix regular. So we'll do binary search over array of prefix sums. It's 0 IQ play. It's always used at some interviews. This approach. Basically, we'll do binary search on prefix sums. It's sorted, so it will return the answer straight away. Int C equals actually I don't want. So can I get away? N plus 1. I think I want this. R equals lower bound. Where? In prefix important. What are we searching for? We are searching for m minus prefix important. Actually, I'm searching prefix important when I want to search in regular. Prefix important at I, right? If prefix regular, oh, this can be and, right? If r less than or equal to r, else else do nothing. Prefix regular at r plus prefix important at I. Well, actually, it's the same. We already checked this condition. So should be something like that. I know you can't see anything in the console. Line 65 produced some error. Line 68 produced some error. Huh? Greeter. Is it like functional or utility? Okay. But we have utility included. What do you mean? Oh, yes, it's functional. Line 80. Obviously, want to get iterator first and then distance from that. Should see 2 minus 1, 6, 4, 3. 2 minus 1, 4, 3, 2 is incorrect. Because the cost of the important application is 2, and therefore our actually upper bound is incorrect. It's 2m plus 1. 21643. Please do continue solving problems. I absolutely agree with you. Forget about Q, like, I mean, worst case scenario, you will find it later, but everyone will find out later, right? So not a big deal. Yeah, kinda penalty for long submission kinda increases. Right? Like, geothermal is crazy. Actually, I'm very slow. I'm very slow. Never mind. Masha works in an advertising agency. In order to promote for the new brand, she wants to complete contracts with some bloggers. In total, Masha has collection of and different bloggers. Collection of bloggers. Blogger number I has AI followers. Since Masha has limited budget, she can only sign a contract with K different bloggers. Of course, Masha wants her ad to be seen as many people as possible, therefore she must hire bloggers for maximum time. Okay. The ways to select key bloggers so the total number of their followers is maximum possible. Choice. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so the only people who which we can swap are the ones that have the like limited value. Okay. Yeah, so like if there are people with strictly greater number of followers, that is they are a no-brainer. We have to take them, right? Otherwise, it's included. Yeah, not very professional this time. I think it's again written. We already found out that it's malfunctional. So we want to take people who are strictly greaters in case elements. Actually want to find out number of people who are equal to case elements, right? And marginal equals count a begin a. AK minus 1. This is the first thing, and I want some context actually. So yeah, we're kind of interested in like if people, there is this original number of places. This is like how many people we have to take because they have strictly more followers or followers, subscribers, followers. And then what we want to output like the nominal coefficient from places to from marginal by places. Like let me check for the corner case. Like if there's only one place and one marginal person, they should get the place, and there should be one. So we have binomial coefficient with number of followers is not huge. Actual number of followers does not matter. Like both n and k are up to 1,000. What is the way to compute? Okay. Yeah, I definitely should rewrite some numbers here. Thank you for the reminder. I don't know why I don't have it written. I definitely should. Well, I don't like number theory. That's why I don't have it written. I just don't find it like interesting, I guess. If power and one result should get multiplied by base and modded. Like obviously this can be written. There's no point in writing it over and over again. I guess I'll just become lazy enough not to pre-write it. I don't know. Then we have no. Modular inverse of in64 base return not path of base mod minus 2. We can afford it. I guess that's kind of works. So now we have pre-computed this, and we have to pre-compute because otherwise it'll just take too much time, I guess. So idea here is as follows. We want to return factorial of n times inverse factorial of k times inverse factorial of n minus k. And we want everything to be carefully modeled. So here we have mod operation. Let's even wrap it like so and like so. So half of these parentheses are completely unnecessary, but Interesting. Very, very interesting. Number of places is non-zero. Number of marginals is non-zero and is at least. Okay. Now actually, oh, and I guess like in this case, you could also just use a table, right? Compute Pascal triangle. Binom of 2 and 1 called should return the correct answer. 4 and 2 should return the correct answer. 1 and 1 should. Okay, so basically binom is not working. Because here, okay. I'm thinking that that's it. We fixed our binom. The problem was with like, oh, so C got accepted. Is Thompson good today? I guess we're expected error. Am I supposed to resubmit? Okay. Unusual metrics. Oh no, just come on. Do I really have to have like matrices and numbers here pre-written to have like, I mean, this is deep 3 round. What are we talking about? You're given two binary square matrices A and B both of size n times n, matrix scale binary which 0 and 1. You have following operations on matrix A, arbitrary vertical XOR, you choose a number, and for all I, following IIG. Flip row and flip column. What are we talking about? Rate? Vertical XOR with 1. We flip this column. Horizontal XOR with 2. Okay. If there is a sequence of operations such as matrix A becomes matrix B. Classics. So basically, first of all, these operations are linearly dependent because it just happens so that if you flip all this and you did nothing, so there's non-trivial linear combination equal to 0. But I'm not sure that I'm actually interested in this. What I would like to say is that you can suppose that first column was never flipped. If first column was never flipped, then it means that you to match first column you have to flip rows, right? And that's going to be it. Also, they are not given like that, given like this. It makes sense. Actually. I believe there should be also a way to avoid this type. No, it can't be. There can't be a way. There can't be. It's somewhere it has to be explicit. A row 0 is not equal to B row 0. And we have to flip A. Uh, so let's say auto, because like, what if the next time around they give us matrix of integers? This is terrible. There should be a better way to. Now this should work. So we invert in each row. If it works, then we have to in. Then we can say like, let's invert each column. But starting with first, because we agreed that column 0 is never used. So if this does not hold, then we just have to flip this again. And here we'll do the following. I guess you can avoid doing this and just store some variables. But at the end, you will have to check like anyways, so it does not matter, I guess. This should be wrong. This should be call. And here you can also write this way, but I don't want to. Hmm. I'm pretty sure that you can store like flags, whether or not the column or row flipped. Then use them to determine it here, but it does not matter because this part will have to be. Well, it's still quadratic because you compare long strings, but I guess it kind of works. Also, this part is duplicated in our code. Or it's not. No, it's not because it's like column and row and we don't. Yes, all right. For sure, the round is declared generated. You can continue to solve problems. Okay. Oh, so this is still, well, it wasn't rated for me anyways, so I don't care. An empty line. I don't like empty line, but I guess it's not pose a problem for us. What is wrong? Like actually solving problems, 64 has no effect. 64, I agree. '67 and should say yes, yes, no. I guess we submit. No, I've seen this like 3 years ago, but okay, it happens. It's okay. Strength beauty. Time limit is unusual. Always notice unusual things in constraints. Polycarp found on the street an array A of n elements. I'm not sure that it's correct word order, but anyways, Polycarp invented his criterion for the beauty of an array. He calls array beautiful if at least one of the following conditions. If at least one of the following conditions must be met. Okay, we'll make fun of it if and when and if we solve all problems. For each different pair of indices A, I, E. Okay, so one of them is divisible by the other. Ugly array subset Polycarp, so he wants to remove some elements from the array A, so it becomes beautiful. Help Polycarp determine the smallest number of elements to remove. Make array A beautiful. Only have 10 test cases, so one test case should be 0.5 seconds, which means that we must probably have like well, this can be actually a flow problem, you know, when using all these divisibility constraints. Last time I've seen something like this, it was a flow problem. You remember it. I think you remember it. What was it? Educational rounds problem F. Strange set or something with set. Maybe beautiful set. And now we have strange beauty. Yeah, wait a sec. I just want to. No, I want the complete one. Where is it? Was it? It was it? Strange set. Divisibility constraints. The numbers are not huge. Something along these lines. As we read array, now we'll have to think for a little bit. We want one of them to be divisible by another. So let's say AI divides AJ, right? What does it mean? I would like to say like, hey, let me draw all the edges. Like if AI divides AJ, then I can draw such an edge. Wait, all elements have all pairs. Okay. So basically we have a chain. Like here's a one. Or one is like I1, right? So it divides A, I2. It in turn divides A, I3, etc. Then eventually it divides A, I, K. And value of K is what we want to print, right? Or actually we want to print length minus K, but it does not matter. So how do we find this is sort of a chain. So we want to find sort of longest path in a graph of divisibilities. Naturally, several of these numbers may coincide. Like, How about that? Each number has several prime divisors, not all that many of them. You can find all prime divisors of each number from 1 to that number, and then we just do dp max. And number of different prime divisors, I believe, does not exceed like log. Actually, it's even smaller than log, I believe, because primes grow a bit. But it's like log, so it should be fine. Good. So we'll have dp of a is like what is the longest chain ending at a, right? And then it propagates further, or actually it like queries backwards into dp of a over p for all possible prime divisors p of a. There are not that many of them, so we can do like 20 dp transitions and we'll define. I even suppose we can find prime divisors like that reticence here, just to up to square root. What is that? No, like think about it. A times square roots of a still fits, right? Any updates on these problems? Oh man, that's actually bad. Yeah, but I think we're close to solving this, so we'll just keep going. We'll come back to it later. We have vector into prime divisors. Have vector in dp of max element. Actually, we can disregard something like that. Also need a frequency map, I believe. Along these lines, max plus 1. Okay, max should be fine. Or auto AI in I. Oh, but plus plus f it's AI. TP actually is 0 everywhere. Initialization is 0. Okay. Okay, max. I will return vector of divisors. I guess we have to return this. Oh, yes, we can do it like this. While n is greater than 1, n is greater than 1, diffs goes back. Prime divisor n actually divides by this. Should it be like 1? Yeah, this is kind of sieve. This is some sort of a sieve. Um, hmm. I think I will actually compute like max prime divisor. Probably. Is it? Yeah, it's okay. It should be done. No, we actually have param here for that. It's not type max all the time. Here and plus. Like literally, I'm again typing numbers here. I should have this pre-written. I guess it's fine if you factorize with square root algorithm, but I don't want to risk. Like pre-processing should be at least 10 times faster because it's once over 10 cases, and it also should be like another 10 times faster because it's logarithmic and not square root. Prime divisors at n, let's see. Initialized, we get divisors. dp at I gets max, dp at I, dp at d. And divisors can be repeated, but we don't care. Frequency map, that's all. And we want to take max element because we don't like want over all possible end positions. Who would have thought like something like this can happen? Of course. Actually, currently we are printing incorrect numbers. What takes so long? Right, because prime divisor can be. No, that's not clear. We want them to be like that. We want. Does this help? Oh, this should not compile. Stop. How did? Oh, okay. If guard was necessary. Well, that's incorrect. Okay, that's apparently also incorrect. Let's check our other submissions. Okay, other submissions got accepted. Let's get back to D. So we got wrong answer on test case 3, so this should be missing something relevant. D is actually regular and important. Interesting. Again, what is our approach? We sort so that most like the best applications to remove come first, right? That's why we pass the grid. I think I can just add like several test cases straight away. First line contains what? Number of applications and number of bytes he wants to clear. I want 3 or let me 310. Memory used by application and importance. Let's say we have one important, which is like that. Last answer should be 3 units of importance. You can get rid of these two applications. So greedy would not work because it would take these two and then this. We are good. This means that we took I important applications. This means that we took our IT important application, our regular applications. If it's valid, if this index is valid, and that's what we want to print number of convenience points he will lose. Convenience points. Find it. I think I can actually like if prefix regular back plus even here. If yes, I agree with you. So exception on this. So you can basically open our submission for D. Take input, take 10 multiplies this. This is how much he wants to free. This is his application. I want to make sure that this like actually our previous solution was actually incorrect. Okay. So I guess like here it's not. The second set of answers actually coincides with this one. Maybe it's just luck. Oh, yes, like here it coincides. But here, okay, I don't know what went wrong, but like our test case did not detect, but maybe it's just like because all numbers are kind of small. Oh, is it going to be in queue again for awful long? Okay. I guess we'll have to revisit. Yes, almost. Okay, so what goes on here? Sequence. Yeah, I should have this priority. Absolutely. Because like now we're wasting time debugging this stuff. This is small, biggest. This is sum divisor, biggest divisor. 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 7, 2. Actually, 6. Sum divisor, sum divisor. Okay, so for 0, no divisors, no divisor for 1, 2 for 2, 3, 2, 2, 5, 2, 3, 7, 2, 2, 3. 13. So these numbers actually look correct. These numbers really do look correct. I want to say that I want to divide by any prime divisor. Check like how many numbers do you guys have. That's where I go. D divides I. 100%. So in the first case, like why do we actually get 3? I have 33, 9, and 7. 3 and 14. Oh, that's how many numbers we have to remove. Damn, man. Oh, I actually won't see anything because of my debug output. Should see 2010. Okay. Now this time we won't make the same mistake again. Let's actually make sure that we did not introduce any mistakes. We're rerunning it. 2, 0, 1, 0. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of me. Like I literally said that it was going to be incorrect because we did not subtract line. I believe if you watch the footage back, I just said that we have to do it. I forgot about it later. Actually, like our last submission got judged to get accepted. That's really stupid of me to forget about long interviews. I guess we're basically like waiting for it now. I'm thinking that all of my friends already solved all problems. I was terribly slow. Yes, like, yes, absolutely. Yes, Anand, Galen, Neil, Gertrude, everyone solved everything already. Oh man, yeah, just like lagging behind, you know, casual lagging behind. This +1 here feels bad now, you know. Right, it happens, it happens. Running test 17 sounds promising. However, there are like 10 test cases per one test, so it does not mean much. Okay. Yeah, so all of my friends outperformed me, except for second threads. I'm guessing here. Run into the same issue as Java and then something went wrong. I don't know. But yes, Matvey solved everything or not. Great, just take first page. Look at the speed of this man. Absolutely furious. Second thread must have started like just only after 50 minutes. Judging on that. Okay. Yeah, it happens. But what did we learn? That's an important question to ask yourself after wherever contest. So first, let me just clear over this mess. Now we have all the source files remaining. This was never necessary. All these helpers did not help. What could have helped is number theory. But we did not do number theory. Why? Because I don't like it. Well, it happens. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And this is a great example of when you got to do what you got to do. because like without having all these numbers here pre-written, you obviously lose some time. It doesn't mean that you like lose points. No, I still have 7 points, right? But if it was like do one round, then time is money. Like here, time is like money, but not that expensive, right? What do we want to leave here? Thinking all your stream. Yes, so yeah, I guess we can close tendons and just focus on problems now. We'll do a short recap. N has odd divisors if it's not a power of 2. So I forgot to copy that part. If not, something like that. If n is not a power of 2, then we want to print yes, otherwise we want to print no. Is power of 2 and 64 Tn. While n is here, I'm guessing that you can print something like that. And just yes. I'm interested. Can I resubmit actually? Where is it? What is wrong? And I think we can close this right now. So here n has odd divisor, or if and only if it's not a power of 2. So we compute if it's power of 2. If it is, well, I guess we'll never know. Because that's sufficient time. Anyways, so it's kind of clear, but I believe this condition was kind of clear. What happens here? Let me again clear everything that was not necessary for that problem. We again also only needed EOStream. Yes, it's not necessary. Does it affect my standings? It does not, okay. But man, it's crazy, like 15 minutes for 7 problems. I even like type slower. And that's more like it. I believe if you have some pre-written, we could have saved some time, not that much, obviously. This is something impossible. Like that guy submitted 5 problems in first 6 minutes, what? And then spent like eternity working on that problem? Or maybe he spent all the time waiting. But still, it's like very suspicious. I mean, I'm not against people, but 5 problems in 6 minutes, even Joe Eternal does not got it at this. This is much more likely, like 40 minutes. 40 minutes swap to problems, it's very, very possible. Okay, so here, see what happens. Let me just prettify it just a tiny little bit. So the idea is the following. We have 2020 times x plus 2021 times y equals n. I say, let's mod out by 2020. This gets mod out, this gets mod out. This gets mod out. Y equals this. We found y. Congratulations, y. This is y. If this is smaller, then x will be positive. And x being positive is the only condition that we want to check. Yeah, as simple as this. Okay. I'm pretty much sure that it's almost what I would like to see. Oh, I just realized that people who got like plus 400 rating won't get it because it's not rated. Oh, feels bad, man. Here, what's going on? Here we need vectors, and that's all we need. This one was terribly phrased problem. Or maybe I can't read it, that's why I found it terribly phrased. Actually, what we want to do is the following. So we have some boys, some girls. They are in pairs. Some can dance, some can't dance. We have a bipartite graph, effectively. Want to find number of ways to select 2 pairs. What does it mean to select 2 pairs? Like 2 pairs are almost always good. This and this is good. This and this is good. What is not good? This is not good because they share a common vertex. Let's say like, okay, so there are like, if there are k good things, good pairs in total, good pairs, right? In pairs of pairs, we can, it's a binomial coefficient of k and 2, right? What are bad pairs in this vertex? Suppose it has some degree, and we obviously, like, these pairs are bad. And this is specific, so like only these pairs are bad only at that vertex. It's only detectable at that vertex. So that's why we want to take this and subtract this. That's basically all we needed to do. But I was reading this problem like very long. I think I just need practice reading problems, honestly. Like, it did not feel like complicated. It was just me not reading lots of problems recently. Yeah, I believe it's mostly clear. I think. Oh, AI. Boy count. Boys count. Number of boys, right? I just always use the word count. I think it's correct. I think it's correct. Boys. I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree. Let's go to AI should be girl. AI should be boy. Yeah, that's more like it. And that's for the purposes of like having correct ID. We can add +1 here. Don't care about it, but it's actually choose to, right? Choose to. That's the best name for that. Specific function. Okay, it's correct. Like, what do we want it here? Regular imported applications. I believe it was not like the expected way to solve it, but what can I say? So what we did was the following. Obviously, you want some sort of greedy. In the sense, read array was actually important for once. So this stuff we obviously need to change it. I mean, even number zero plays more often. Comes into play, I should say. Yes. Well, potentially this is when you realize that STD is not that great. Because everything is STD. So, applications count. Memory to free. BI, I guess it's importance level. Just importance, okay. And I should add condition like that. Here we divide applications into regular and important. Then sort each of them descending. Then compute prefix sums. Right? And because we compute prefix sums, numbers are non-negative. Each application takes non-negative space. It means that both are ascending. Prefix sums are ascending. That's what we can do binary search, which is of course all about. Regular counts, important counts. That is a prefix at which we want to, like, suppose that we delete that many important applications. Then we know exactly how many memory we have still free. We can do binary search in prefix of prefix sums of regular, and we are done. Like if this is just we remove that many regular applications and that many important applications. Dates. I actually did not change anything. Did not even. We need algorithm. We need string. We need iterator because of backend sorter. We don't need limits. We don't need string. We don't need numeric. That we obviously don't need. You can actually do custom invocation, right? On empty test case, on an empty test case, we don't care. We will see compile error here if everything goes wrong. For some reason we have, oh, okay. Yeah, but this like does not have to be. This does not have to be. It does not have to be. No, no, like only this has to be in 6040. Well, yeah, I think it was not the best way. I'm actually lazy to open the console again, so we'll just see if Winbox compiles it. And if it doesn't, probably compiles. Partial sum is not a member of std, probably it is the number. Mean was not defined because it should be std mean. Actually, I want to submit here. Yes, like forget about mean, it just register. Also, it was not like super fast, right? We only, so maybe square root does not work. Because here you can clearly see that something does not work. Yes, yes. Oh, maybe it means that you have to have this in 6040. I want to submit again. Yeah, potentially it adds in place and all the anchors, something like that. So you have to, you need to N6040 both here and in prefix. Okay. What happens here is some numbers here. Here we wanted to, right, I remember. Actually, read array was ported again. But read array is like a long name, but I don't want it to have short names. I want to have reasonable names. That's a problem. At the same time, I want them to be quick to type. Okay, like this is kind of clear. We just have, actually this like never goes to, and this really can like forceful. No, this can't because it will be multiplied here. Okay, this is a mess. So So this is just number theory, how to compute power quickly. This is how to compute modular inverse quickly. You don't need this, you don't need this. I want to compute factorials, and like actually correct name is modular or factorial. Right? Inverse factorial is inverse modular factorial. Actually, you know what? I want to multiply by modular quite often. Why don't we write a function like that? Then a result mod mul result base. It looks kind of short than that, and also you can do stuff like this. Here it's only base, right? Mod mul is nice because like you don't want to write multipliers all the time, right? Then you can have functions like mod d, right? But it will be undefined until modular inverse. Actually, these two don't have to be like long. These two don't have to be long as well. Oh, but we'll leave them. Okay. And this is incorrect. This is what you really want to do. Then here you insert inverse factorial back. You divide by 10. Also makes sense to multiply like at the back, right? Because it's half factorial. Also means that here we can divide this, but let me show you. But by mod mul, actually, is this necessary? Suppose we always compute factorials on the fly, inverse factorials. It's like not that long. I think it's not long. So we actually implemented a bit of external functionality. Necessary, that's all. So we take factorial, we take this product of factorials, we divide. This should be fine. We again want to sort descending. We want to followers, I see. Yeah, this problem is like literally about Neil, Anand, me, probably even me. Yeah, that's fun. It's really fun. Just okay. Because now we will here, but not there. So it actually goes in this problem. Like you have bloggers with different subscribers. For example, 334, 734, 705, 600, and then you have like 2,100 something. And let's say we have another person at 706. So you want to take 3 of them. So k equals 3, right? Obviously, you want to take this because they are strictly greater. And between marginal, you can you can choose a none, you can choose not a none. Sorry, none. Yeah, yeah. So you have like several people who are marginal, like marginal GM, you know. Okay, I definitely should stop joking. It's just so fun. I mean, it's his own. These are his own words, right? So it should be fun with it. Yes. You have several marginal places and several marginal people. You just want the nominal coefficient. You take it by number. That's what you do. Number of places, this is just like a smart way of computing. Maybe too smart. Maybe we should not do this. Then again, we need algorithm for sorting. We need a stream. We don't need iterator. We don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Actually, no. Functional, yes. Utility, probably no. Where we actually use mod, I don't understand. All right. Not right. Wrong. Yeah, this is better. Use param mod. Use param. Right, because here you obviously want mod. Mod inverse, you want to pass it. Mod move, you want to pass it. Oh, like here we actually know this specific here. Okay, now we should see no warnings. Vector, STD vector. What are you doing? Yeah, because input is empty. That's not strange. This was unexpected behavior of people. Don't trust me. This was expected. That's problem E. Okay, accept. Okay. For problem F, I already forgot it. It was like transpose matrix. I already said that you can not transpose, but if you flip, your operations basically says that you can flip rows and columns, flip all bits in them. And if you flip like everything, then you did nothing. It means that you can, this system is linear adjacent. And instead of flipping like, say, this, well, my joint tool broke, apparently, because it does not respond. Hey. Hello. Okay, so instead of okay, super laggy. Instead of deleting flipping first column, you can flip everything else. So we assume that first column is never flipped. Then what is the way to make first columns agree? Well, flip every row that is necessary to flip in the first position. After that, you flip every column that is necessary to flip in the first row. And then you just check if it's okay or not. Yeah, I don't know. Here, our template is useless. We should write a new template. Yes, you know what? I guess I'll just leave it because it's like contest will end in 3 minutes. This should be complete. And here, template is useless once again, apart from read array. Here we want to like, I think I already explained DP clearly in the first place, like during the contest actually. So I guess we'll just leave this code and publish it on GitHub. Oh, I actually should not have done this. Yeah, now I have like a sort of more or less a KLite. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. This video will I mean, it will get released like 2 hours later than it ends because it has like pre-process and everything like that. But I hope it was helpful. So if you want to discuss problems, you can join our Discord servers. I'll put the link down in the description. And with that in mind, see you next time. Bye-bye.